Decktopus, I can use my own domain. Well, it's a very easy process to set up a subdomain. And there I can share those links with my audience. So they are watching the presentations using my own domain. So that reinforced my branding.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I want to first off hear from you a little bit about your background and your company as well, and then how you came to start working with Decktopus.
Sure. Hi, my name is Andres Sanchez. I'm an IT consultant, IT technology consultant. I just have probably 1 year, 1.5 years digging into the SaaS world. I came along with these tools and this software in the cloud, and I was very interested about this. So I decided to create. Well, I'm still creating. I will launch a SaaS community for Spanish speakers on Latin America and US and Canada. And obviously, in my search of tools and other software, I came along with Decktopus. Actually, I am a customer of Decktopus. I have a lifetime deal, and I use Decktopus. I am creating some videos and guides for people that are new into the SaaS world, just as myself 1 or 1.5 years ago. So I am creating some guides to instruct them, giving tips, showing them the different marketplaces and a lot of other things. So yeah, what I like about Decktopus is that I can keep my own branding instead of just sharing like a Dropbox or a OneDrive or any other tool like a generic URL. I can integrate my presentations using my own domain. So I keep it like very professional, and they have my brand on them. So basically, that's my brief background. I have been on the IT service or on the IT environment for about probably 16 or 17 years, probably. I was very techy since I was a kid. So eventually I studied something on the IT technology world. So that's basically what I do and what I plan to do and what I'm doing with Decktopus.
Sounds very great. I think you touched upon a lot of things that I was going to ask you about, but then having you respond to those things was really, really funny. But I think that feeds really well into my next question as to what were you kind of looking for as you were searching for Decktopus? What were the issues that you were having with current document and presentation creation tools that you were using before Decktopus? And then how did you make that transition, and what did that lead you to? Did it lead you to any tangible changes in the way you do your work?
Yeah, well, I was a PowerPoint user, as most of them. So I don't think it's a bad tool, but it's just outdated. So you can create some presentations, some animations, but at the end, it's the old PowerPoint we all know. So I was looking something a little bit more dynamic and cloud-based, because I would like to share the content that I create. So I have the statistics about who opened it, who downloaded the content, who viewed specifically the presentation. And I don't have that sort of tools, just sharing generic code for any cloud storage application. So that was one point, having the flexibility and the ability to track my visitors. Number two is the branding, obviously. So with links with my audience. So they are watching the presentations using my own domain. So that reinforced my branding. And number three was the flexibility and quickness or speed to create these presentations. I know with PowerPoint, it's more like drag and drop. But if you're not quite creative, or if you want some fast presentations, I just began testing Decktopus, and was exactly what I'm looking for. We have some templates. We have like very specific things just to change, like the title, the content. We have some different templates, and you are done. So probably a presentation in PowerPoint, I can take probably even 3 or 4 hours, and I am creating presentations in less than 40 minutes or 30 minutes in Decktopus. And I can duplicate, well, like any other tool, duplicate the slides, the presentations. I can add my contact forms at the end, or any reviews or any feedback. So it has more tools, or more capabilities than just a standard PowerPoint.
It's definitely great that you highlighted the fact that you were able to create presentations in under 4 minutes. And that's definitely one of our most primary value propositions. It's because we want our people and our users to get to an end product that's going to be usable and it looks really good, as if it's been worked on for hours and hours and days, but it's actually created in under 4 minutes because of how practical the tool is. So it's really happy to hear that from you as well. And what are some features that aren't in Decktopus right now that you would like to see on our roadmap as we go forward?
Well, obviously having more is the best. So probably more templates, more ways to work with the content. So far, I've been okay with what I got on the platform, but probably, yeah, so having a little bit more of freedom when you create some content. Right now, the templates I am using, it's okay for me because I just add an image or a background. I add content, and I can change the view of them. But if I want to add something else that the template doesn't provide it, I feel that that could be like an opportunity for you to offer another kind of templates, like more of them. I don't know, many more templates, or probably a drag and drop, so you can add specific things for it. But for now, I think it's a very good platform.
Definitely. And we're adding templates every week. And so there are new templates that you should be watching out for as we go forward. And what is, if you had to name one feature that is your favorite feature, is like revolutionary, that you would recommend to your friends, that you would use to recommend Decktopus to your friends, what would it be?
Well, I have actually 3. Number 1 is the easy of use. It's pretty much you enter, log in, and you can start from scratch, and it's very easy. You don't have even to see the tutorials. I was like, well, for me, it was very easy. I don't know for the rest of the people, but I felt it was a very easy process. Number 2, the branding, obviously. I love the fact that I can show my brand, my domain on my presentations when I share it. And number 3, I think it's the small enhancements that a traditional presentation, such as the analytics, and that you can track who opened or how many views you have on your presentation, and the fact that you can add additional like feedback forms or contact forms or anything else that not all platforms offer. So that's my 3 main reasons choosing Decktopus.
Well, that's great to hear. So if any of your friends were looking for a platform, would you recommend Decktopus?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yay, amazing. Okay, great. Thank you so much for joining us today. This has been a very, very valuable user testimonial. And going forward, we're so excited to have you as a part of our community.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the invitation.